Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I will review about the article. It is an honor for me to present today a comprehensive review of a very relevant academic article in the field of English language education, particularly in the area of reading instruction. The article I'm going to discuss is entitled Extensive Reading in Improving Reading Motivation, a Student Perspective, written by Alvelia Nungki Permatasari and Wahyu Kartika Wenanda, both from Universitas Gadjah Mada, Indonesia. This article was published in Erlangua, Jurnal Pendidikan Bahasa Asing dan Sastra, Volume 7, Issue 2 in August 2023. This research addresses a real problem experienced by today's university students, that is the decreasing interest and motivation to read, especially when it comes to longer and more complex texts. As digital technology becomes more dominant in our daily life, students are more exposed to quick, visual, and easy digestible content, such as short video, reels, and infographic. This form of content have significantly shortened their attention span and affected their ability to process deeper text-based information. Consequently, when students are asked to read journal article, novel, or even textbook, many of them feel overwhelmed, bored, or uninterested. In this content, the author of the article offers a refreshing and human-centered perspective on how to address this issue through a method called extensive reading. Unlike traditional intensive reading that focus on close analysis of a short text, extensive reading encourages students to read widely, frequently, and most importantly, for pleasure. The core idea is to allow students the freedom to choose what they want to read, as long as the material are appropriate to their language level and are interesting to them. The study explores how to practice of extensive reading could help students not only develop their reading habits, but more importantly improve their reading motivation, boost their reading efficiency, and increase their curiosity in reading. The research is particularly grounded in a real classroom context. The subject, called English for General Reading, which was taken by first semester students at a major Indonesian university. Now, let's take a closer look at the background and the rationale of the study. The authors started by emphasizing how the technological development have revolutionized the way people access information. With the rise of smartphone and social media, today's generation, particularly Generation Z, tends to prefer quick and brand-friendly content such as 15-second videos or scrolling tweet. Unfortunately, while these are entertaining, they do not support the development of deep concentration of reading comprehension skill. Meanwhile, academic success heavily relies on a student ability to read and analyze texts such as research papers, books, and scholarly articles without motivation and educate reading skills, students are at a clear disadvantage. The author stressed that reading motivation plays an essential role in shaping how students engage with reading. Reading motivation, as explained by researchers like Wilfred and Guthrie on 2000, refers to the personal goals, value, and belief the student held about reading. Had reading motivation, especially internet motivation, is often associated with deeper reading engagement, better comprehension, and overall academic success. Students who read because they enjoy it or are curious are more likely to read more frequently and more effectively. On the other hand, students who lack motivation often see reading as a task or a burden. In light of this, the authors advance for this integration of extensive reading into academic reading instruction. Extended reading is not a new concept. Scholars like Palmer on 1965 year and a concept school like Palmer in 1964 and Bamford and Day in 1997 have defined it as the practice of reading large amounts of material for general understanding and enjoyment. Rather than for detailed analysis in extensive reading, students are encouraged to choose their own reading materials, which can range from articles, short story, popular science, or even text related to their hobbies. To ensure that extensive reading is implemented effectively, they et al. In 199H propose 10 principles such as: first, reading so much as possible. 2. Using various reading materials. 3. Allowing students to choose what they read. 4. Ensuring texts are appropriate to the student level. 5. Reading for pleasure rather than for testing. 6. Encourage silent individual reading at a comfortable pace. This article contributes significantly by exploring extensive reading from the student perspective, especially is in Indonesian context. The study adopted a qualitative phonological design, meaning the research focused on capturing the lived experience of students, not just text, encourage or grades. Data were collected through three main methods. First, classroom observation. 2. Open-ended online questionnaires. And the 3 is semi-structured interview with science students. These students were enrolled in an English for General Reading class conducted during the COVID-19 pandemic, which was delivered online. Throughout the semester, students were asked to read one article per week outside class. These articles were not strictly academic, but carefully selected to match student interests. For example, topics on campus life, personal development, celebrities, pop science, or motivational stories. At the start of each class, students would informally share their thoughts, reflections, and opinions about the article they read. This approach made reading more relatable and conversational. The findings from the research as both insightful and inspiring. First, the study found that students' motivation to read increased significantly. Many participants shared their they started to enjoy reading more when they were given texts that were fun, inspiring, and relevant to their life. One student expressed, "I like reading article activity when they enjoy it, to matter how long it is." These quotes reflect the power of emotional engagement when students feel connected to the topic. They are more writing to engage even with longer texts. Moreover, students found that discussing their reading experience in a class made them feel more connected not just to the text but also to their classmates. This shows that extensive reading, although done individually, can still foster a strong sense of classroom community when allowed out with reflection sharing. Second, the article highlights how extensive reading improves student reading efficiency, their life, their belief in their own ability to read. Several students who intentionally dislike reading or struggle with long texts reported that they were now more confident and even proud of their reading progress. One student shared before this class, I didn't really read much, but more diligent about the topic I need. Another said, I slowly started reading novels and articles and that made me happy. This reflection indicate that reading no longer felt like a chore, but rather became a course of enjoyment and personal achievement. In educational psychology, this critical when students believe that they are capable of doing something, they are more likely to keep doing it. It becomes a cycle of motivation, practice, and improvement. The third major finding was that students currently increase by being exposed and to different topics weekly. Students develop new interests and become more inquisitive. One student said that reading sparked her curiosity about fiction and made her feel like a bookworm, something she never expected. Another student be, mentioned that her vocabulary knowledge expanded because she encountered new words in meaningful contexts. Others said that reading regularly opened their minds to new issues and perspective. The sense of curiosity is essential in academic development. It fuels students' desire to explore, ask a question, and seek understanding beyond the surface. The article emphasized that curiosity when cultivated through engaging reading materials can significantly enhance learning outcomes. To sum up findings, the article argued that extensive reading positively influenced students in three key areas. First, motivation; two, efficiency; and three, curiosity. Let's talk about more about that. First, motivation by making reading enjoyable and personally relevant. The second, efficiency by building student confidence and reading habits. And the third is curiosity by encouraging exploration of new topics and vocabulary. In the conclusion, the author recommended their teacher and curriculum development integrate extensive reading practice into the university level. They stress the importance of providing different levels of provide and interest-driven reading materials. Furthermore, they encourage educators to create opportunity for reflection and sharing, so that reading becomes not just a solitary activity but also a communicate and transformative experience. Of course, the article has some limitation as the research was conducted within one university and only involved one group of students. The findings may not be generalizable to all contexts. Also, being a quantitative study, it did not include numerical data of reading proficiency score. However, this imitation do not reduce the value of the research. On the contrary, it opens the door for further studies. For example, combining qualitative insight and with quantitative reading in different field or age group. In my personal view, this article is not only academically strong but also deeply meaningful. It reminds us that reading is not just about decoding the text or passing exam. It's about connecting with ideas, building identify, nurturing curiosity, and empowering learner to see reading as a lifelong skill. As a future education, research or language practitioner, we can take away several lessons from this study. We should allow students to read what they like. We should trash their reading for enjoyment as a value. We should create a reading environment that are free from pressure but full of opportunity. And most importantly, we must recognize that reading motivation cannot be focused, it must be sparked. That concludes my review of this article. Thank you very much for your attention. I hope this presentation for review has been insightful and helpful for all of us. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.